The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Francis Orsho. Former Palace spokesman Attorney Harry Roque says that President Bongbong Marcos will have to address the politicking in Congress in his upcoming State of the Nation address. In an interview on The Big Story, Roque said that Marcos needs to clarify his political agenda and make that clear to his party mates. Political observers have weighed in on recent political movements. On Friday, Vice President Sara Duterte resigned as chairperson from her party, Lakas CMD, a day after Pampanga Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo's removal as Senior Deputy Speaker.
The President eventually will have to address this politicking within the House of Representatives because although he's not a part of Lakas CMD, everyone is part of a coalition supporting his administration. And I think on his second SONA, he has to tell his supporters that we have to be focused on governance now because we haven't even reached midterms election. No?
2 men died on the spot after being struck by lightning in a farm in Barangay Palili, Samal, Bataan. Police said the victims were cousins and were both in their 20s. The two were staying in a hut when the lightning struck. One other relative of the victims was also hit and had to be rushed to the hospital. Doctors are currently observing his condition. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Francis Orsho. Fresh off a gold medal win in the Southeast Asian Games, Gilas assistant coach Tim Cone spoke to thought leaders host Cathy Yang about winning the gold once more with the country's Redeem team.
I coached the team in the Southeast Asian Games 2019, and the competition wasn't very strong, and we walked over everybody. The closest game was like 30 points or 31 points. We beat everybody, destroyed everybody. And then afterwards, everybody was like, congratulations, coach, congratulations, coach. And I felt a little bit, like shy because, it was like anybody could have coached that team to do that. But this time around, 2023, the competition had really lifted, and it was really hard. And the conditions we went through, and in 2019, it was a home. We played here in Manila, so we had all of our familiar, facilities, our home crowd, everything. But over there, it was a really difficult journey, and the conditions were tough. The teams had really elevated. The rules had changed, and there were more imports, and it was just really tough. So, there's an old thing in coaching. The tougher it is, the sweeter it is. And so this was really tough. It was really hard. but it was also really sweet once we finished it. So when people congratulate me, I'm like, yeah, I'll take that in now this time. Not like the last time. I was a little
But
bit
you would have
embarrassed
been
by it.
jihad just the same if you came home here without the goal.
Oh, we would have been not giant, but shamed. Yeah, definitely, we would have been shamed. But again, the fact that we overcame all that we did, it was just a great character win. And those are my favorite kind of wins, or when you win through your character. If you win through talent, anybody can do that. But if you win through character, it takes special people. And those guys created a special chemistry and bond between themselves and really figured out a way, especially after that devastating loss to Cambodia and where we got hammered on social media and all over the place. But Coach Chot Reyes did just a tremendous job of keeping us together, keeping us forward thinking, understanding that we weren't there to win every game. We were there, our mission was to win a gold, and that loss didn't knock us away from the gold. It was a temporary setback for us.
Yeah, the temporary setback generated a May 11 tweet from Manuel V. Pangilinan. He is the Chairman Emeritus of the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, and he described it as a disgraceful defeat. But then, a few days later, and I had him on the show, who told me on this very same program that he is, quote, very happy to be proven wrong.
Well, we're certainly happy to prove him wrong as well. It wasn't just, obviously, Mr. Pangilinan. It was literally everybody that was upset. And that's just comes with the territory of being a national coach.
Catch the full interview on thought leaders here on One News. Parts of the country will experience a rainy Saturday due to an intertropical convergence zone and localized thunderstorms. According to Pagasa, several parts of Visayas and Mindanao will have cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms due to the ITCZ. Meanwhile, Metro Manila and the rest of the country may expect partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. Pagasa is also monitoring a tropical depression located outside the Philippine area of responsibility. While it's unlikely to make landfall, the Weather Bureau says the tropical depression could still develop into a tropical storm or even a typhoon in the coming week. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 10:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Francis Orsho. We are One News.